performance management in general with the model of leadership. Execution of performance management depend on the strategy of the organization, how they will achieve their goals and missions. So you need structure, proper structure, you need critical task and process, and you need cultural things, and you need the most important part, the innovative way of doing things, the execution of your strategy. 4 factors or 4 key players, which is, first of all, we have to look to the process itself, the organization process for a business process, plus a critical task and people themselves who is performing the task within the business process. And everybody would like to improve those 2 things, people and organizational process. Regarding capability of people, how you improve performance with people so that any organization or institution can be improved, it's easy that you let them engage in courses or workshop, training, on-job training. This is easy to enhance their capability. In addition, of course, it's easy to understand the business process, standardize the process, and going beyond a Lean Six Sigma, Kaizen project, whatever it takes, so that you improve the capability of the organization. But the hardest part is the soft part of performance management, which is the culture part, in addition to a leadership part. What I mean by the hardest part of culture and leadership, that it's in depth. You need to change people's beliefs, behaviors, and you create your own organization culture. In Kuwait, we have different organizational, so we didn't see that impacted a lot of performance within the organization. So that's why I need to improve the cultural things and leadership. I believe this is the more important part within Kuwait, let's say Kuwait sectors, either government or private sectors. They move to change the structure, they move to change the process, but they didn't change the people behavior or beliefs and, let's say, the cultural part of the organization. I did a thesis study on performance management within oil sector in Kuwait. The interesting part that it's not about reward, it's not about the process, it's not about reporting system or management support. All those factors, yes, it has a common factors for enhanced organization. But we found 2 things, the autonomy, the freedom at work, plus we found a citizenship in Kuwait. So I believe organization citizenship is the most important part. How the employee is attached with the organization, how they are aligned with their task and responsibility, how they are communicating this task and responsibility with others. The fact of being aligned, being part of the organization, which I call it organization citizenship, is the most important part. If you play with this one, if you give the employee the freedom to be attached to the organization, you will achieve all the factors. You will achieve the leadership, a good leadership. You will build and develop a good leadership, and you will develop that KPI that attached to the employee and their responsibility, their structure to be agile with their relationship, and structure things which will move the organization more efficient way toward their objective. So what I mean by citizenship, it's not about only the country citizenship, it's about the organization citizenship. How the employee is attached to the organization, how he is performing the task by heart, not by KPI. How the employee is performing relating to other departments with the relationship with the networking with people, so that they put their goal together toward the objective of the organization. And I think this is the more important part in Kuwait, that we need to enhance cultural things, behavior things, organization, citizenship, so that they will perform better by heart. Whereas the other factor, the common factor internationally, which is the organizational structure and critical task, and etc. This is easy to be changed, and they will change it internally once they have a belief that they are attached with the organization objective and organization mission. Freedom, which is the autonomy at work, it has an academic definition that you give the employee a not limited let's say caps to perform or to enhance or to do the innovation. And where I know the autonomy, it's not about changing the existing structure to prove that this idea is better than the other idea. Let them move in parallel. Let both organization or both units move in parallel with the new innovation, with the existing, and let them compete instead of one replacing another. So this is the most important part, or most important and critical. When someone within the organization come up with a new idea or innovative way, they compete to replace the existing one, which is really not that the right decision to take. The right decision to take is to split the unit, do the innovation, do their own KPI with their own cultural and behavior and people, and to prove that this is the new innovative way of doing the objective. In parallel, you keep the existing one. So if the other units prove their way, all the units or all the business units, the existing one, the routines one, they will take the buy-in and they will jump into your bots. And this is why I'm saying leave them with the autonomy. Don't allow them to compete at the beginning, because the new innovative way or structural way will not work with the existing routine, structure and process. So the success factor should be working on the soft part so that it will implement in the hard part, which is the structural things and the critical task and responsibility. The innovative way of giving the employee the autonomy, the freedom at work to prove that their strategic part can achieve the same goal in more efficient way, play with the heart of doing the task instead of play with KPI.